I'm Andrew, and this is my wife Amy Crabb, and we have been host families with Safe Families for about 2 years now.
I remember when we first were kind of listening to Teek tell us about Safe Families, what it was all about. We kind of stepped in there because we had been doing foster care for several years with the state, and just loving on the kids. But had some experiences too that were kind of frustrating for us because we felt like a lot of what we wanted to do with foster care was just really love on families that were in crisis. And I remember Teek talking about just the opportunity we would have as host families to love on families. And she specifically said, and Thanksgiving rolls around, invite them over for dinner. And I thought, that's what we want to do, because we want to continue a relationship with these people. We want to be able to get to a place where we could introduce them to Jesus. And there's a lot of confidentiality with the state and foster care. And I felt like that really kind of tied our hands as far as what we could do and how we could love and serve. And so that was kind of one thing that really got us on board initially, I think, was just that it gave us that freedom to really love the way we feel Jesus has called us to love.
We eventually got to the point where we realized that the state was doing the church's job. And so we wanted to be able to do what we were doing through the venue of our local church. And so Safe Families has provided a great opportunity for that.
I feel like a lot of times is the struggle that a lot of us have, is just that we try to think ahead too far, but what is God going to give us? What are we maybe saying yes or no to? Whereas when we just don't even make ourselves available for the opportunity, we miss a lot of opportunities. And that was kind of a perspective shifter for me, just as far as serving goes, because I think that a lot of us have been raised, in this culture, just kind of raised to be planners and feel like we have to be prepared for this, that, and the other. And, with that, I think that we kind of miss out on a lot of what God has for us.
Safe Families has never been an easy thing to do, and bringing children into our home has never been an easy thing to do, but it's always good. And you see the Lord work through it in some really sweet ways. With our kids, they become involved with these kids' lives, and they play with them, they love them, they hang out with them, they open up opportunities for relationship. And so that's been fun to see. We also have people that encourage us and contact us from our local church and other local churches to see needs that we may have and partner with us in that. And so it's not easy, but it's always good, and it's good to see how Jesus works in it all. And so often we tend to look at that command of Jesus and say, oh, that's not for me. That's for somebody else. But Jesus has made the command, and he's asked us to look after those that are less fortunate than we are. And so as people, I think we need to be obedient to that command, whether it puts us in an uncomfortable situation or not, and follow him.